Be sure to subscribe to The Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Turn on your notification bell to all so you never miss a beat. And guess what? Every time you watch, you're going to receive a real relevant and relatable guest that's going to share with you a piece of the puzzle on this journey called life that will help you be able to manage just a little bit smoother. At the end of the day, the Kim Jacobs Show goal is to be able to provide balance to the world, one household at a time.
Kim Jacobs Show. You're watching Kim Jacobs Show.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. So glad to have each and every one of you here with us today. And as you come in and grab your virtual seats, we want you to go ahead and tag your friends, tag your family, tag everyone, and let them know that we are here on the Kim Jacobs Show with Freestyle Friday. So what happens today, just to set the stage? What's going to happen, as you can see, we have some wonderful experts here, some strategists, some leaders in their own field that's going to be sharing some of their tips and words of wisdom and advice to you today. But we're also going to be talking about things that's happening in the community, and you'll be able to chime in on your thoughts pertaining to some of those topics, okay? So everyone, let us know where you're visiting in from. We welcome you here into the Kim Jacobs Show studio audience, and we welcome all of your comments and your feedback on today. So let's go ahead and jump right in, because this hour, believe it or not, it goes so fast, doesn't it? Anybody that's been on the show before is like, go, 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 go. All right, we're going to start right away with somebody that's already seasoned, that's been with us as an expert. Let me start with you, Dr. Hill. I'm going to have you, let me pull you over and talk to us today, Dr. Hill. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Ms. Jacobs, for having me. Welcome, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you on this Kim Jacobs Show. My name is Dr. Hill, and I am the Transformer. I want to talk to you today about credit restoration. That's very important. Here's a number, two numbers I want you to keep in mind. 42 million grew to 83 million in 1 year. And what am I talking about? Not dollars and cents, but the number of people that have less than a 600 credit score has grown tremendously. And I'm excited to be able to help people in that arena. Not excited about the positions that they're in, but still we have a solution. And I want you to know that bad credit does not mean you're a bad person. So it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to, I know it can be frustrating and confusing, but there are answers, there are solutions. And so you have my information on the screen there, free consultations. Don't just hide in a hole, thinking that this can never get straightened out, but it can. We can turn those numbers around, because when you transform your credit, you can transform your life. And so what I want to ask this question this morning that I want to ask is, are you having difficulty making those mortgage payments? Or do you fear that you will in the future have difficulty making those payments? Well, I want to encourage you to not just sit back and just struggle thinking, what can I do? What can I do?
Right.
You need to get to that lender, talk to your lender ASAP. I know COVID, with the pandemic, a lot of people lost income. Well, if you can't make those mortgage payments specifically, don't just keep quiet about it. Get to your lender ASAP. Now, when you talk to your lender, I want to give you, there are 6 options that your lender might propose to you to help you to avoid foreclosure. Because a foreclosure on your credit report, it can be significant.
And what did you say? These are 6 what?
6 options that you can, that a lender may propose to you. Now, I listed those in the chat there. So.
Oh, good. Okay. So this is going to be some good stuff. I'm not going to put them all up until you finish going through them.
Okay.
But everybody, listen, stop for a second so we can tell everyone. You definitely want to tag some people, and I'm going to actually give you 30 seconds because I want to tag some people too. Everybody that's on this panel and everyone watching today's episode, tag at least 10 of your friends. We're getting ready to hear some information, 6 options that lenders may propose to avoid foreclosure. How many people do we know that need to know this information? It's happening right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. So for 30 seconds, I'm going to go to a brief moment. Not even a commercial break, because when the commercials come on, I want you to hear the commercials. Just 30 seconds of silent boop, doo, 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 like that, like Jeopardy almost, right? For you to tag some people. Let's do it now. That was fast, wasn't it? My goodness, that was just ridiculously fast. I was like, I tried to tag 10 people, but I don't know if I got 10. Anyway, listen, we're hearing from Dr. Hill. We call her the transformer because she knows how to help transform your credit. And if you're reaching out to her, we're going to put her contact information up here again. Let her know that Kim Jacobs sent you her way. And this is her information, 469-288 6064. We're going to hear 6 tips from her now to help avoid foreclosure. Let's hear from you now.
Yes, there are 6 options that a lender may propose to you to help you to avoid foreclosure. You don't want to delay. You know, the longer you wait, the fewer options will be available to you. And so the first option you want to they may offer to you as a forbearance. And that forbearance is basically a repayment plan that can be more affordable to you. The second option is debt forgiveness. You know, that option may be proposed to you. So everybody's case is different. So the lender, they're the experts behind, you know, what options would be best suited for you. Number 3 is a repayment plan, basically spreading out those missed payments over several months, you know, to help you to catch up, if you will. And then number 4 is a refinance. Basically, a refinance is where they increase the loan balance, and basically the rate can be changed possibly if that's the case. And then another one is changing the terms, the original terms of the loan. For example, if you have an adjustable rate mortgage, well, they might be able to change that to a fixed payment type mortgage there. And
Good.
Number 6 is a partial claim. It's possible that you could get those late payments. You know, it could be a loan. They could give you a separate loan, you know, behind those late payments. So number 1, again, the forbearance, a debt forgiveness. Number 2, 3, a repayment plan. Number 4, changing the terms of the loan. 5, a refinance. Number 6, a partial claim. So just know that those are some options that a lender may provide to you or propose to you. But the longer you wait, the fewer options you will have available to you. Don't delay on that.
That's really good. Really, really good. So we're going to pop these up again and just make sure that if you have any question on any of these, that you ask your questions now. That's why I have these experts coming on Freestyle Friday. Even though we have 1 hour, you can get a lot accomplished in 1 hour. If you're dealing with this, or you know someone that's dealing with it, you can ask your question anonymously and just say, I'm asking about a friend. It doesn't matter. Just get the answer. Okay. So number 1 was forbearance. Number 2 is debt forgiveness. That's really, really good. And debt forgiveness, go into that just a little bit more.
Basically, well, they forgive a payment now while developing a plan to ensure that, you know, you're current in the future. You know, it might not be the whole debt or the whole, you know, amount that you owe, but, you know, relieving you in some form or fashion, you know.
And how do people get that? They call and ask for it?
I would say just get with your lender, you know, talk with your lender, let them know that, hey, look, I know I'm behind on some of my mortgage payments. What kind of options do I have? And so I'm just saying that, you know, they're going to let you know what options are best suited for your situation. But
that's really good. Okay. So that's 2, debt forgiveness. 3 is a repayment plan, and you're working directly with your lenders to come up with a repayment plan.
Yes.
And as long as that's happening, you can prevent foreclosure.
There are some ways to avoid it. Believe me, they don't want you foreclosing, you know, and there are things that can be done to help you to avoid it. Okay? Very
good. Okay. And then you said, what was the 4th one? I want to make sure we get these up here.
The 4th one I have was changing the original terms of the loan.
And how does that work? Like, so you're putting people in a driver's seat based on what you're sharing here.
Yeah.
And that is not what people that are dealing with foreclosure even think like. Not, I mean, just like, I don't think like this at all when I'm dealing with this level of stress.
Well, basically freezing the interest rates, the lender, like I'm not the expert in that mortgage arena. I'm just trying to prevent a foreclosure from getting on your credit report because it can significantly hurt you.
Right.
But ask the lender about how you could change the terms of the loan, or they will discuss the details of how that could happen for you if it's an option for you.
And then number 5,
just a refinance. Getting a better rate. They will basically put that loan, what you owe on the back end, and re-amortize the total loan. So a refinance. And
that's really good.
And then the 6 is a partial claim, where you basically get a separate loan to pay back, what you are owing.
Now, how can you get a separate loan if you already can't even afford the existing loan?
Like I said, they will propose a solution that's for you. It's different for different people, and so that's a good point to bring out. But a partial claim to help you to catch up on some things.
That's good.
You think about in a lot of cases, the reason that people are behind because they may have lost that income, but now that might not be the case. They might have the income to take care of a partial claim right now. So it's really good. They will discuss what's the best solution for you. Okay.
Good. Very good. Okay. I see somebody saying a comment. Good morning, Mom is watching you. Oh, Yolanda Robertson, your mom, that's your mommy right there, Athena. She said, I'm watching you. We see you, Mom. Thank you for joining in today. Okay, listen, we're talking with some of the experts here on Freestyle Friday here on the Kim Jacobs Show. You just heard from Dr. Hill, the transformer, and today she shared how you can possibly avoid foreclosure, which is some great information that was shared. So I just want to thank you because I think that was just very enlightening. Here's her information for you to stay connected with her. The transformer 469-288-6064. Facebook is Transform Your Life. Instagram, Dr. Hill, the transformer. And what is that, L?
LinkedIn.
Oh, yeah. The LinkedIn is Dr. Lysandria Hill, the transformer.
Now, all right. Phone numbers I wanted to add too, because there's a free service. Housing counselors are available, and it's a free service. There's Homeowners Hope Hotline. There's a number, if you can pop that up there for me. And then HUD, there's a number for HUD. These are counselors that can help you to navigate those waters if you're having more questions or you're concerned about the foreclosure. And then
Andy, if you could type those backstage for me, I appreciate it. Okay, go ahead.
And maybe he can just paste them in there or something. But there's some community-based organizations in your area. But don't sit around, thinking that COVID is an excuse to not deal with this, because it's not. They are recording forbearances, they're recording foreclosures, and that can affect your credit. But thank you so much for having me. Transform your credit. You can transform your life.
Wow. So here are some of the Homeowners Hope Hotline, 888-995-HOPE. And then the HUD hotline is 800-569-4287. These are there's also a community-based organization in your area. And this is all information is shared by Dr. Hill, the transformer, right here, transforming your credit, transforming your life. Wow, what a way to start this episode off. Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much. It was great information. Listen, we're going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back to hear from Ken Canyon, our relationship coach. And he's going to be telling us some tips on how to be able to help your relationships be just a little bit better. And we can all use some relationship help.
I'm attorney Kenneth D. Snow. And at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or ride share, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
All right, everyone, we are back. And again, Attorney Kenneth D. Snow is a Snow Legal Group. Definitely reach out to them because they have done some magnificent work in the community with their legal services. They're in the Charlotte and also in the South Carolina area. Their phone number is 704-358-0026. And you can also email them info@snowlegal.com. Let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way, and they will give you a free consultation. That's huge. And then also, he recently won a big murder case that the person was wrongfully convicted of murder and spent 5 years away from his family. Guess what? He's now reunited back with his family, and I just think that is major. So definitely reach out to Attorney Kenneth D. Snow office. All right, everybody. So let's get Ken Canyon, our relationship coach, right here on the Kim Jacobs Show, front and center to hear what you have to say today. Oh, first of all, I guess I could be doing way more formal introductions, but I had introduced our experts over the years as we've gone. And so I feel like y'all are family. But if you don't know Ken Canyon, you are in for a treat to hear some of his journey. And definitely you got to tell them about, is it season 3 of The Biggest Loser, right? Was it? Yeah, say something about that at least. I know that's not your
all right, because you asked me, I'll say it. Yeah, so thank you so much, Kim, and thank you, panelists, for having me. I'm the lone guy, and I feel great being amongst all these beautiful women this morning. But listen, I don't know what the protocol is, Kim, for time-wise. Can you tell me so I can stay within the time?
You know what? We're just having a conversation.
Okay.
We have an hour show. And so this is our opportunity to just talk about some things that we can help help the community.
Good. Long story short. So I'll get to The Biggest Loser in a second, but I will say I'm Ken Canyon, personal development and relationship coach. I've been coaching for a long time, and I'm not going to tell you the whole story because it's just Freestyle Friday. But I will tell you is this. Last year, I remember back 4 years ago, a guy named Scott came to me. I was speaking at a marriage conference, and I was just doing what I do, okay? Talking about marriage, talking about how my wife and I, our marriage almost fell apart. We almost went to divorce court. I was talking about how $7 saved our marriage. Now, I'm not going to tell you the $7 story, but I am going to tell you the Scott story.
Okay, so well, I got a $7 story, and you can see the $7 story on his YouTube channel.
You can.
Lovely wife, who is hilarious. She's also a comedian, so you definitely want to go check out.
Yeah, you're going to get to see us if you're in the Charlotte area, and I'll tell you that in a second. But look, so Scott came to me afterwards, and he said, "Man, you said some profound stuff." He said, "Listen, can I have coffee with you?" And I said, sure. You know, unbeknownst to me, I didn't realize what he was talking about, but he wanted to have coffee, so I did. So 2 days later, we met at Starbucks. And he said to me these words. He said, do you know, on Saturday, this was Tuesday, last Saturday, I had a .45 pistol to my head. He said, I was going to kill myself because my marriage was going awry. He said, I was headed for a divorce court. I believe my wife was cheating on me. And he said, I don't know, it's something that you said that caused me to say, maybe there's hope. Long story short, he tells me the whole story, and he tells me about how they've gone awry. And I tell him this, and I say to him, I don't know if I can help you get your wife back, but here's what I do know. I said, if you follow me, if you work with me, if you stay with me for the next 12 months, not only I will help you become a better version of yourself, and I can promise you that you will attract the woman of your dreams. Now, that was a bold promise, y'all. Here he is in his pain. And so let's fast forward this April 1st, 2021. I sat on Lake Norman in Charlotte, Lake Norman, as his best man as he married the woman of his dreams. And so what I tell him is, and I tell all my clients, I said, listen, when you're in pain, right now you think the world is so dim. We've all been in that dark place. I said, but there is something, it's not what happens to us, it's what happens for us. And so he said to me, he credits me with saving his life and his marriage. And I said, the truth is, all I did was guide you. I helped you do the work. So that is the work that I do. And primarily now I work with women because I tell the truth, just keep it honest, y'all. I know it's a family show, so I'm going to keep it just wholesome.
Yeah, I know you be cussing on your show some too. I hear you over there.
You hear me? So I've been on both sides of the coin. I've been the bad boy who's been doing all this stuff, lying, consummate cheater, all of those things. But then when I show people that you can change, I said, when my purpose became greater than sex and all of those things, I changed. And then I realized something. I could teach women both the game and the good. All right. And so that's what I started doing. I created a group called Love, Lust, and Lies. I started it last year. I started doing lives, and y'all, it grew and grew and grew. And now I have one of the fastest growing groups on Facebook. And so if you are a woman and you're looking to do two things, if you're tired of picking the wrong guy, if you're tired of picking somebody who's emotionally unavailable, who's not compatible, who's playing games, and if you're tired of that, there is a way to stop doing that. And so what I'm saying is I teach people the 2C method. And so these are the two things I'm going to bring on.
Okay.
Number one, the 2C method.
Wait. Don't say you, Ken, you on a show. So here's how it has to work. You can't just you can't just spill all the tea without getting some audience participation.
I'm sorry.
Right? So if anybody is interested in hearing the 2C, what is it? Method? What is it? 2C?
It's the 2C methodology.
Okay, the 2C methodology. Hashtag 2C. 2 and the letter C. So at least something can trend here for Ken Kenya, right?
Thank you, Kim. That's why you're the expert at this.
Come on, Ken. You about to give it. You just merging it into your statement. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm just trying to get it all in real quickly.
Okay, so hashtag 2C. If you want to hear about the 2C method, then let's hashtag 2C and see whether you're even interested. If you're not interested, he can say that and you can go to his channel and hear it at some point next week. But this 2C method could have took you into a great weekend with your relationship. So let's see. Okay, let's see. Did anybody? Okay, yes, I see some 2Cs. I see some 2Cs. Pastor Clarissa here. I see Courtney. Now, Courtney is with Courtney Wellness Companion, you guys, and it's with 2 E's, COURTNEE, Wellness Companion. Make sure you guys go and check him out and the program. I love it because you get to go through a healthy journey and a healthy lifestyle with a companion, a whole group of companions. So make sure you check that out. 2C. I see some 2Cs. Okay. So some people are interested. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead. Okay. Kiosha said, I love Ken Canyon. He is great at what he does.
Thank you, Kiosha.
T2C. Sherman said 2C. All right. I see some 2Cs. I see you, Pam. Everybody want to know what the 2C is. So based on the wonderful audience response, please tell us the 2C.
Thank you, Kim. You teed that up like perfectly. I'm gonna slow down real quick.
Okay, go ahead. You got it, man.
But the 2C method is because if I teach them, if you've been picking the wrong guy, if you've been picking the wrong person, you end up in the wrong relationship, it's because you haven't taken the 2C method. And the 2C method works like this. The first C is collect. And what collect is you don't collect enough data. See, what happens to a lot of women, they look at dating incorrectly. And a lot of times in the church, and I grew up in the church and I'm still in the church, but they teach us incorrectly. They say you date to get married, you date to marry. That is incorrect knowledge. Dating is about collecting data. All right. And see, what I'm saying is you don't drive a car, you drive the car to see if the car connects with you. And so the first part is collecting data, asking questions, finding out if the core values of this person line up with your core values.
Okay, let's stop for a second. Because this is definitely going to be some discussion.
I love it.
Freestyle Friday. I wanted because I share in the philosophy of what are you dating for? This is just me.
And it's good. I love the dialogue.
So we can have. Let me put myself up here so I can be looking at you side to side for a second, right? Okay. Anybody want to chime? Oh, here, Athena, you want to chime in too? Let me unmute you. If you're muting yourself, you can unmute yourself if you want to chime in. But where do I look? Oh, I'm looking the opposite way. Let me look over. Okay, so Ken, am I looking at you? Right?
You look right at you, Ken.
Okay, so Ken, my philosophy is I'm such a role player. I love stuff like this, even though I'm looking all the way at the wall, man. Okay, but Ken. My philosophy is that if you're dating someone and you're just dating just to be dating, then you're going to get some things that dating just to be dating gets, right? If you're dating, don't you want to have the intention of, are you marriage material? Are you going to be worthy of my time and my effort and my energy, my body? Huh? Yeah.
Let me respond. And then I want Athena to jump in, but I want to respond. Here's number one. The reason why that philosophy, if you're dating for a purpose like that, because here's what it leads to. It leads to creating fantasies that rarely play out. And what happens is when you date somebody, because the second part is second part of the C is connection. Is you don't do the collecting because you want the connection. And so what happens is you find out later on, 6 months, that the person you're trying to connect with wasn't worthy of the connection because you didn't collect. And you didn't collect enough values. You didn't find out what their core values were. You didn't find out if it was in alignment with you. And a lot of people figure out, and in my church, well, we both say we both love the Lord, but it's more to it than that. It's more to it than we just both love the Lord. We got to be connected in our core values. Then, only then, I can determine if I can connect with you. Because if I'm dating you just to connect, then what happens, I find out, why do you think we have 53% divorce rate? Because most of those people didn't collect enough data.
Well, oh gosh. Okay, so I agree with you. First of all, now you kind of convinced me. I agree. I actually agree 100%, collecting the data and understanding whether you have that connection. And so I do understand the angle that you're taking it from. My question is, there are people that trick you out in your collection process because people are not forthright.
Mm-hmm.
And so people know because they may have already scoped you out. Let me put myself back over here for a second. Okay. So let me turn. Am I looking at you? Okay. So why is it, Ken, that people will fake you out and make you collect the data that they want you to collect because they know the type of person that you are? So they want to impress you and win you over from that collection to connect. And then at the end of the day, they tricked you out and faked you out. And I know you need to have the spirit of discernment, but some people are going to extreme measures to trick you. What about that?
Oh, thank you for asking. You teed me up perfectly. Because here are the things. I wrote a book called Just Ask, an ebook, and you can get it free. Just Ask, 50 questions to ask to know if he's the one. What most of us do is we ask questions. The reason he's tricking you, he's able to trick you, is because you're only connecting on the conscious level. I teach my people how to ask questions that go beyond the conscious level to the subconscious. Now the true person, the true nature of the person is going to come out. Let me give you a quick question. If you ask a person, let me give you a quick example.
Don't give a question, Ken, without the studio audience participating. Does anybody want to know at least one or two questions that Ken would say to go underneath, like under the sub level, the subconscious level, that's going to yank out whether you get the proper collection and connection with the person? If so, then put a 1 in the comments if you want to know 1. If you want to know 2, put a 2 in the comments. But we're going to give some kind of answer here shortly. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, somebody, now see, LaShawn, I know you in the studio audience and you like, I don't care about putting no 1 or no 2. I'm going to be kind though. She said, I said, yes, please. Yes, just go ahead and share it. Yes, please. I see you. All right, 2, Athena, 2. Take it deeper. Gotta take it deeper. Thanks for the teaching. Thanks for the teaching. All right, lots of comments have come in. Perfect, Kiyoshi. I see all of your comments. All of your comments automatically. People want to know. Yes, and people are tagging more people. I see you. I see you, Sherman. Okay, tell us a question that gets to the root.
So what happens is, let me ask you a question. So what we do is we deal with the superficial, the conscious level questions. So we might ask them, where do you work? Okay. Where do you go to church? What do you do for a living? Those are common questions that people ask to determine if you can connect. You can't determine if you connect with a person on that level. So now let me ask you let me share with you one of the questions that I would teach my people to ask to get below the surface. Because now I have to tap into your subconscious. Now the true you gonna come out. So now I'm gonna ask you, Kim. So tell me, what are 3 things that you learned? What are the 3 things you learned in your last relationship?
Okay.
So now you have to think on a deeper level. Now, if you say I ain't really learned, she was just crazy, that tells you right there, that shows you exactly who he is. And so what I'm saying, I got 50 questions that I created that I give y'all free that shows you how to go beyond the surface into the subconscious. The reason why you're picking the wrong guy, why they're able to fool you, is because you're not asking the right questions to show you who he is.
You preaching, you preaching.
I'm just saying.
Your pastor gonna be like, look here. You gonna get up in the pulpit.
He know I cuss sometimes, and I be like, Lord, God's still working with me, but I'm doing this work though. I'm doing this work.
You connecting with some people, that's for sure. So there are 50 questions, and how do people get these 50 questions?
Go to www.coachkencanyon.com. Join my mailing list, so you can, if you're a lady, you can join my scroll down. You can join my free group on Facebook. I teach in there, y'all. I really teach in there. So join my group, and also if you scroll down, you can see the free ebook that says "Just Ask 50 Questions to Know If He's the One." And listen, I'm helping ladies, but I coach men too. I do that because, men don't like to be in a group like that, but I coach men privately. So yeah, that's what I do, y'all. And I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. I ain't mean to take up all the time. I'm sorry.
No, that right there, some good stuff. So this is what we do here on Freestyle Friday. We have topics that we believe matter to you, and we bring experts on to talk about all manner of things. So Ken Canyon at www.coachkencanyon.com, or you can email him at kencanyon@gmail.com. Get that free 50 question ebook and join his community. Him and his wife are powerful team, and they are willing to help you salvage your marriage. Go ahead, Ken.
One last thing, y'all. We started a tour called Love, Lust, and Lies Tour. We're going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina for the first leg of it on this Saturday. On this Saturday, and we have a couple of tickets left. It's selling out really fast. We have a couple of tickets left. I can get you the link. Anybody interested in the link, inbox me or reach out to me. It's going to be dope, y'all.
Everybody on the show is interested in the link. So just put the link in the private chat and we can put it up.
All right. Thank you.
I love it. You going to come back on the Kim Jacobs show again?
You already know.
All right. Well, there you have it. We have our experts here joining us today. We're going to also be talking about some topics that's happening in the community. So we have our week at a glance. So get your mind right to be able to start typing and chiming in on some of the week's news, because I know we all have feedback and thoughts on that as well. So right after this commercial break, we're going to hear from she's going to be doing entertainment today, y'all. This is going to be Vicki L. Evans, and she is normally she talks from a gracefully broken perspective, but I'm going to give you a chance to hear from her from a playwright entertainment perspective today, right after this commercial break. Listen, if you don't have Silver Shield Security, make sure you consider it, because I have Silver Shield Security and I absolutely love it. They have state-of-the-art equipment and great customer service. And if you do decide to go with them, make sure you let them know that Kim Jacobs Show referred you their way. Let's learn more about them now.
It's not just another day, it's a brand new day, full of all the fun, love, and laughter you and your family create. Silver Shield Security understands feeling at home means feeling safe and happy. No credit checks, no contracts. We offer payment arrangements, and we'll even give you a free door camera. Find out how we can brighten your day even more at silvershield-security.com. Silver Shield Security.
All right, everyone, and we are back. And let me put their phone number up again, just so you do have it for your records. It's silvershield-security.com or 704-440-4688. Again, let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way. All right, next we have Vicki Evans, who's one of our experts, and she's going to be talking to us from, voila, what's the perspective, Vicki?
From the entertainment perspective, how's everybody doing today?
Doing well. Love your haircut, by the way. It is so beautiful. Normally you wear hats on the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
No hats today, but I do have a hat on, and that's my playwright director's hat. I have that on today, even though you can't physically see it, it's on.
All right, talk to us.
So today I want to talk to you from an entertainment perspective. And as a playwright, I am so glad that we're back. We're back. We're back. We're out of COVID and we're back in the theater. Broadway is up and running. Woo, woo, woo. So I'm just here. I'm celebrating because, boy, yes, I had a lot of time to create. I had a lot of time to by myself, but I was just like, I got to get back into the live theater. We just have to do it. So, because that's what fuels me anyway. So anyway, first of all, before I start into the entertainment perspective, did any of you see that Congresswoman Joyce Beatty from Ohio was arrested at the Capitol for standing up for voters' rights? I saw that. I said, okay, so we still dealing with the right to vote. I can't believe that we're still in that same vein. So where was the handcuffs on January the 6th? Now she was arrested for protesting in a restricted area. But what about January 6th and the insurrection? You know, wasn't that restricted areas that they were in as well? I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
I'm going to share the screen so people can see what you're referring to. And then that, because these are some of the different highlights from the week here. So this is what's happened. Let me put that up. And let me also take down your banner for a second so people can see this clip. Can you all see that? No, not yet. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Right. Why? What is going? Can y'all tell me what's really going on? Why, after so much time, are we still fighting to be recognized and fighting for the right to vote? I don't get it. And then she was arrested for what? You know, and yeah, I just look at the disparity in what we're dealing with, where these protesters on January 6th just could come and bombard and take over the Capitol. There was no handcuffs then, but this lady is speaking out for something that we definitely need, and that's voters' right, and she's arrested. Just had to throw that in there.
Well, that's important to know. I mean, again, this is Freestyle Friday, so tell us your thoughts on her being arrested as well. Any feedback or thoughts that you have from a studio audience perspective, please feel free to chime in. It's Freestyle Friday and share your thoughts as well. They're very important. Okay. So
on a lighter note, I want to send out congratulations to Marla Gibbs. Everybody know who Marla Gibbs is? Yes. Florence on the Jeffersons, 227. Mary. Y'all know who Mary is. What she is getting? She's getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's about time, don't you think? Yes. Come on, Florence. Let's do it on July 20th.
Let me pull it up. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get to it quick. Marla Gibbs is to receive a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame right here. And this is all of the credits. You can see the different places where we're getting the information. This is awesome. So, wow.
I think on Instagram, they were comparing her to Betty White. She's our Betty White. Can we say that she's our, she's, I don't think she's that old, but you know, she is just as talented.
Look how beautiful she is and talented and gifted. I am so, whether you know her for her iconic turn of Florence Johnson on the CBS or the Jeffersons or Mary Jenkins. And y'all know Mary, she said, you know, don't say you heard it from me. Don't say you heard it from me, because you know she used to sit in that window and she'd tell all your business. I remember.
No, that was that other woman. That was the nosy one. Mary was Miss Jenkins. Mary was actually the mama. She was the mama.
Okay. I know one of them because I used to tell people. I said, "Look, don't say you heard it from me."
Mama
227 for sure. Yeah. But
Mary was married to Lester and Brenda. You know. Brenda, Regina King, those people.
I love all of their acting, and I'm grateful that she's being honored. Very grateful.
Yes, I'm very, very grateful that she's being honored. She's our national treasure. Yes. And so it's about time that she get her flowers. Don't you think so?
Yes.
So that's my entertainment.
Especially in the Jeffersons too. You can't beat that. You know, she done moving on up.
Yes, absolutely.
So she's moving on up, getting her Hollywood star. Praise God. Go ahead,
Absolutely.
Vicky. Great things to
So
bring up.
the other thing you guys know, or maybe you don't know, that I'm a playwright. So playwriting is important to me. So let's talk about Broadway a little bit. Let me tell you guys something. 7 new Black plays are scheduled to appear on Broadway this year. 7! Yes, 7. And I am so excited. So let's talk about what 7 plays is going to be on Broadway this year.
Okay, this is exciting. Y'all make sure you take notes on this because this is going to be some different plays that you can check out this summer or this year.
And I love Broadway. I can't wait to get back to New York to Broadway. That's my ultimate goal as a playwright, is to get to Broadway, because I believe that I have really, I know that I've achieved much right now, but I'm really going to be something. Y'all can't touch me when I get to Broadway.
Oh, you're going to be, I know one thing. Let me put myself right here and look at you too for a second, because we ain't going to even have this, and y'all going to have this as a document right here. Give me a second. Let me look at Vicky. Vicky. Don't
Yes,
get brand new when you get in that in New York. Don't get brand new. When I say I'm at the door, y'all say if Kim Jacobs is at the door, let her in. All right.
You always have a seat. You always have a seat.
I know. Yeah, everybody
Right
say
there
that
with
until
her.
you get there, and then you get all big, and then nobody know you. You be like, I know she don't let Kim Jacobs in. They be like, ma'am, she doesn't have your name on the list.
Look, I'll send my assistant. You're like, okay, go take care of that. Take care of that.
Thank you. I appreciate you and your assistants and everyone involved for letting me in. Thank you in advance.
You're welcome.
Okay, go ahead.
So anyway, all of the plays are written by Black writers. That's huge right there. And the fall lineup, according to Playbill, has an array of writers who have written comedies to coming of age stories, and it will feature this right here, the youngest director in the organization, more than 250 years, the youngest, 27-year-old Zaylon Livingston.
Wow.
He 27 years old, who happens to be the Black producer behind the 2008 movie The Long Shot, featuring Ice Cube and Keke Palmer. So one of the plays that will appear on Broadway this fall is a play called Chicken Biscuit, written by Douglas Leon. And it started in 2002, but of course, since COVID, it was shut down. So it's going to be coming back in October. It officially opens on Saturday, October the 10th, and has a limited engagement, and it runs until Sunday, January the 2nd. I can't wait, because I like the title, Chicken and Biscuits. Now, come on now.
Chicken and Biscuits in October, y'all.
Yes, yes. And the full cast will be announced in the upcoming weeks, but it stars Norm Lewis of Porky and Bess.
Oh.
Yes, yes, yes. And Michael Urie of Touchstone. So it got some heavy hitters in there. The play is a comedy about a fictional family called the Jenkins. There go the Jenkins again.
The Jenkins, they're going to always be in.
The Jenkins are always somewhere. And a secret being uncovered at a patriot's funeral. So, I want to see where the chicken and the biscuits come in there. I guess the patriot's funeral, I wonder if it has something to do with church as well. So, Chicken and Biscuits, y'all look for it. That's one of the plays.
Okay.
The next play is called Passover. Y'all take notes. And the writer is Antoinette Nwandu. The director is Danya Tamor. And the reason I'm highlighting this, come on, the only playwright that we used to recognize on Broadway was who? Can anybody tell me? August Wilson. That's all, everybody know who August Wilson is. Or The Raisin in the Sun, Lorraine Hansberg. Now we got 7 Black playwrights that's coming through here, so I'm going to call their names. What they say my name, say my name. I'm going to say their names. So we already talked about Chicken and Biscuits, and the writer is Douglas Lyons, and the director, of course, is 27-year-old Xylon, and I'm looking forward to that. The next one is Lackawanna Blues. Lackawanna Blues. That
How you
sounds
spell
like
that?
Lackawanna. Luckawanna. Lackawanna.
Okay.
Lackawanna Blues. And the writer and director, he got a couple of my hats on because I produce, write, and direct, is Ruben Santiago Hudson. And if anybody know anything about playwriting, trying to do all three of those, playwriting, directing, producing, all of that is
All three different jobs.
three different jobs, three different hats, so that I really take my hat off to him. Okay. And let's see, what else do we have? This one I want to see. I want to see all of them, but I really want to see this. Thoughts of a Colored Man.
Huh.
Come on, Ken, you need to see that one. Thoughts of a Colored Man. And it's written by this name sounds familiar too. Alice Childress, and the director is Charles Randolph Wright. Charles Randolph Wright was behind Motown. And if just a little bit of trivia history, he's from York, South Carolina. So he one of ours. York, South Carolina. So Charles Randolph Wright, some of these directors you may not know by name, but the play Motown. He directed that, and he has some other credits that he directed too. So that's another one. Okay. Oh, let me correct myself. Thoughts of a Colored Man. No. Thoughts of a Colored Man was written by Keenan Scott and directed by Stephen Broadnox. Trouble in Mind was directed by Randolph Wright. So please forgive me for that.
Trouble in Mind.
Trouble in Mind. That's
Okay.
the next play. Trouble in Mind. I want to see that one too.
So it's Chicken and Biscuits, Passover, Lackawanna Blues, Thoughts of a Colored Man, and Trouble in Mind. Okay.
Trouble in Mind. And it is written by Alice Childress and Charles Randolph Wright. It is the director.
Awesome. This is going to be some good stuff. I'm typing them here. So this is going to be good.
And two more. The next one is Clyde. And this writer is very, very popular. Lynn Nottage. Very well known. She has some great plays.
And it's called Clyde.
Clyde. CLYDE apostrophe S. Clyde's.
Oh, okay.
That's my Texas accent there.
Okay. Clyde's.
Clyde's. Yes. Okay. And it's written by Lynn Nottage. The director is Kate Wariski. Wow. And the very last play is Skeleton Crew. And it is written also by a very popular playwright. Her name is Dominique Morisset. Dominique Morisset is the director behind the Temptation story, Ain't Too Proud to Beg, which was on Broadway last year as well and got interrupted because of COVID.
Wow.
So she's coming back with another play called Skeleton Crew. And the director, Ruben is busy. Ruben Santiago Hudson is directing that one as well.
That's awesome.
Yes, it is. You guys know y'all have to support. You need to support your Black playwrights. Please do this. This is very, very important. We are making strides. We are making history. We're breaking down doors. We're tearing down glass ceilings. One day my name is going to be there too. So start right now supporting them. I'm going to support them. And then you support me when I get there. That's how we do it. We support one another. And one last announcement that I would like to make. So we have some great local playwrights here too. I'm one of them. So I will be coming in the spring, March the 11th and 12th on 2022. March the 11th and 12th. Mark your calendars. Guess what, Kim? The gift is coming back. And guess where? The Blumenthal. We're going to the Blumenthal Booth Playhouse. So yes. So don't just support Broadway, support your local playwrights as well.
And tell them what the gift is so they can have a brief synopsis of that, and then answer the question that Athena said, when are auditions?
Okay, so the gift is a Good Samaritan play. It's a modern day Good Samaritan play about a bishop who is mugged en route to a Christmas revival. Actually, he's the guest speaker. But the kicker here is that the church that invited him had never seen him in person. And see, this bishop, he was very, very special. He liked to come to town like a couple of days before time so he could get to know the town people. So he came into town a couple of days early, and he was mugged in town. Guess what happened? Those church people who were at church planning his arrival came through the town, and they saw him and they ignored him. They ignored his cries for help. But guess who helped him? The homeless people. A bag lady, a homeless man. They helped him. They fed him, and they gave him food. So the premise of the whole story is that some gifts come in unexpected packages, right? Could we be looking for it one way? Sometimes it comes another. And as a result of them helping him, he helps them in return.
And it is powerful.
It's a musical, so there's lots of singing, a lot of talented actors. So you guys need to mark your calendars for March the 11th and 12th, 2022, the Blumenthal Booth House Playhouse. I can promote my own stuff.
When are the auditions?
Okay, when are the auditions? They are forthcoming, but my information is there in the chat. Actually, it's on the screen right now. Please follow me, and I will keep you informed of when the auditions is going to be. So stay tuned. We are back.
Yes, everybody. VickiLEvans.com. That's VickiLEvans.com. You can email her at VickiLEvans@gmail.com. And we are so glad that you're back. I was in one of her plays because my son is an actor. For those that don't know, Jeremiah, our son, wants to be the first famous actor with cystic fibrosis. So he's like determined that he is on his mission and doing everything he can to make that goal and that dream a reality. And guess what? He did get accepted into the Northwest School of Performing Arts. He auditioned for drama and auditioned for dance and got accepted for both. And thanks to you, Miss Vicki, for working with him and to help cultivate him and to help him be the shining star that he is. He's well on his way. He wants to also be the first Black Spider-Man. We all know there's a Spider-Man, Miles Morales person, but guess what? This is Jeremiah. Jeremiah ain't playing either. So thank you for helping to build his confidence, Vicki L. Evans. And he went through one of her courses on how to act as a performer, and she was giving it to him. She was like, you need to do this. And he was like, whoa, yes, ma'am. He was like, but guess what? Now he has a vision board in his room, and he has the King Trials is what he calls it. And every day he does motivational quotes and things on TikTok. He is not shy anymore. I can promise you that. He's a whole different guy.
And that's what playwriting, that's what it does for you. Acting will boost your confidence. And it also, if you're interested in public speaking, it will help you be able to build that confidence and stand on stage. I wasn't always this way. I didn't talk like this all the time. I was a very shy girl. But you would never know that now.
No, not at all. So y'all stay connected with Vicki L. Evans at VickiLEvans.com. Right after this commercial break, we're going to bring a little bit more sunshine to your day with our sunshine expert, Athena Robertson. So you all stay seated and get ready to get some sunshine in your day right after this commercial break. I'm so excited to have you, Athena. Today is her first day being with us as one of our experts, and can't wait to hear more.
Thank you so much. I know, I'm excited.
All right.
When someone has lost a loved one, they want to know what exactly happened. They want to know, is the other person going to be held responsible? And they want closure. At Hunter and Everett, we help clients that have lost a loved one move on, and to do that with dignity and respect that they deserve.
All right, everyone. And again, that is Hunter Everidge Law Firm. They are in the Charlotte and they're also in the Richmond, Virginia area. They deal with Social Security, disability, SSI, and wrongful death. You name it, workers' compensation. They are available to help you. And I encourage you to reach out to them. Let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way. I've had some personal experience with them and I love their service. It's really great. So their phone number is 704-377-9157. And you can also inbox them on Facebook at Hunter, the and sign, and Everidge to be able to share your case as well. All right, Athena, tell us what you're going to bring some brightness to our day with.
Oh my God. For one, thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure. It's been a joy to hear from Miss Vicky, Mr. Ken, Dr. Hill. They have given some great information about credit, dating, entertainment, playwriting, all the things. These are all dreams. And I know I'm a dreamer. I belong to a wonderful group called Mother Dreamers. It is so phenomenal of beautiful women. And we have life goals and dreams that are set forth. And you know what? We got to learn to run a race until the race is finished. And guess what? When the race is finished, then you got another race to run. So life, it just continue on in this life journey that we are living in. Life continues. You can set goals, you can meet those goals, and then now it's time for you to make another goals. And then also we have to feel free to share. So I'm all about this Sunshine Friday and about sharing all this good sunshine and glory with everybody because man, it is so much I can't hold it in. Oh my God. Kim was talking about dating. And I was like, for me, dating, when you're dating somebody, I agree with him so much. It's a core values that you're looking for, the important questions you should answer. Back in the day, because everybody goes through dating in these life courses and every journey is different with dating. And so my thing is with dating, beyond scratching the surface is what Kim was saying. You got to go beyond the three basic questions. You got to go deep with it. So now I got to get this free ebook and learn about some more questions because lately, back in the day when I was dating, I was just scratching the surface. But I had a chance to be married and now I'm divorced. And that was truly a life lesson for me. I learned a lot of do's and don'ts. I seen myself grow, mature, and develop. And I'm so proud of where I am today. And I truly, it's a blessing to God that I was able to walk away from my marriage, me and my ex-husband, clean and safe. And we're great co-parents to our boys and our beautiful children. So I'm so grateful for that. So now I know the do's and don'ts. So I'm gonna be brushing up on my dating skills when the market opens back up. But I'm loving life. I'm getting to learn who Athena is. I'm falling in love again all over with Athena because of course it's a new season, new journey. I am growing so much. So a lot of things have changed. So I thank you so much, Ken, for that. I'm gonna be in touch with you. I'm gonna be in touch with you. I'm gonna go watch that $7 marriage save. Hey man, I'm gonna watch that. Miss Vicky, I can't tell you how much you and blessed me with playwriting, dreams, and one of my dreams was to be a talk show host.
That can happen. That can happen because I actually
that can happen.
I teach a class.
Here we go. Here we go. We're doing a class thing. We are.
Now, Athena, your dreams
Yes.
will come true, just so you
Yes,
know,
ma'am.
because I actually teach a 4 and an 8 week masterclass, and I teach people everything that I know about how you can start your own show from scratch, A to Z. Everything that I've done in 13 years of being able to have the show on PBS and having a show on the Word Network, filming at the old Jim and Tammy Faye Baker studio, getting my
Nice.
award right there. Guess what? You can learn it too, and you
I
have
can
that beautiful sunshine. It can be a awesome.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Carry on. Carry on.
Thank you. So I got you, Kim. I got you. I'm gonna be joining class soon because I'm gonna be brushing up on my skills. I am truly grateful for this opportunity. I asked God to do a new thing, a new season, as Dr. Marvin Sapp said. This is he wants a new thing, a new journey, and so this is a new journey for me. And so this is my first day, and I'm at work working, but I'm working with a humble heart. I'm truly enjoying it. I serve and work with students at a college. here in the Queen City. So a lot of people, if you haven't seen me, I graduated from CPCC. I'm on a commercial. I'm the commercial ad for CPCC. But if you come down here to the Queen City and see me, yeah, this is me, Ken. This is the one. Yes, this is the one. Let me tell you, it's never too late to get your education. No matter how old you are, no matter where you are in life, if you set a goal and your heart desire, trust me, you take one step, God will take two. He will give you your heart desire. And I minister to students here, and I thank God for this platform to reach beautiful souls, all different walks of life. And for somebody to smile when they leave my presence is such a blessing to me. To knowing that you could have came into me angry, you could have came into me already smiling. But guess what? When you leave me, you got an extra smile to carry on. So the next level you go is going to bring some extra sunshine to your journey. So I am truly excited about this new thing that God is doing to me. It feels so phenomenal. It's unexplainable, but I don't mind sharing. And that's, to me, that's another part of this Sunshine Friday, is share the joys of life that you have. Not saying that it's always been joys. I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations. That part, that's when I just graduated recently in May with my bachelor's degree from Catawba College in business administration management. Yes. So I'm out here. I am living my best life. This is what you call living your best life. Living your best life. I'm not a talk. I'm going to be a talk show host, but I'm on the show with Kim Jacobs. Met Kim at the Ronald McDonald House for baby Gabe, Mr. Gabe, handsome Gabe. And this is where I met Kim. And who knows, 2 to 3 years from now, we ended up on a platform of serving and sharing life journeys and sharing the joys. And I'm going to also touch on Dr. Hill, Transform Credit. Amazing. Make sure y'all get these points down, because I'm telling you, I was blessed with my house December the 1st of 2020. God bless me and my boys. I'm a first-time home owner of my house. I got a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. Thank you, God. And it's so fitting to us. It's so cozy, but it took work and effort. But let me tell you, work and effort is the best in the end. It's the best thing you can do. I set a goal and I asked God, my prayer was, God, give me a year in an apartment. Let me save money and let me work towards my housing goal. And God did just that. Let me tell y'all, in the who was it? It was during the pandemic. Dr. Hill was talking about, during the pandemic, get your work in, grind hard. During this pandemic, yes, at heart, I don't take away, we lost a lot of loved ones. I lost some loved ones. I lost some close friends due to COVID. And so during that time, and I believe that God has dealt with everybody individually in their mourning, in their blessings of life. I have truly been blessed in the pandemic. I was blessed with a new house. I was blessed with a new car. I've been able to build new friendships, healthy relationships. Life itself has just been amazing. It's been so many things that happened during the pandemic, and I'm just so grateful to say that it was a time to self-reflect. It was a time to grow near our loved ones that we might have been separated from, whether it was through virtual, whether it was through phone call or text. And then glory to God, now that the pandemic, some of the restrictions have lifted, we have been able to travel and see some family members. The pandemic should have shifted a learning year in everybody's life, because things will never be normal again, but things have opened back up for you to be creative and innovative, to try things new. And so this is new for me. Stepping out on a camera, on a scene, this is new for me. Like Miss Vicky said, she was a shy girl. I wasn't shy. I love to talk. I love meeting people at heart. I will give you the shirt off my back. I love it always to meet a new face, just to learn about a person. That could be through a person character. That could be through how a person address you. It could be what the reason why you and this person is making a connection. So I love meeting people. And so this, y'all, I'm just, oh man, this is all.
I see that time. And that's why she's the sunshine expert on the Kim Jacobs Show.
It is just, it just feels so good. And I'm just so grateful to be amongst blessed people. And Mr. Ken brought something, Miss Vicky, Dr. Hill, everybody bought something. For the homeowners, get these points, learn these points, build your credit, get a good realtor, get in a good housing program. Because as a first time home buyer, there's a lot of programs. Even if you've been a home buyer for years, they still have home ownership programs that can guide you to your next step. If you've been in your house 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years, you have programs that are going to guide you to your next step. So as for everybody, learn as much as you can. And yes, some things cost, but it's worth it in the end. Some things are free. The things that are free, let me tell you, learn it, take it to heart, be blessed by the information. This free ebook that I'm gonna get from
She gonna get that ebook. She about to lose it.
I'm gonna be learning it, and then I'm gonna hit up Mr. Ken and be like, look, Mr. Ken, hey, this resume, I'm gonna have a whole new dating resume, Mr. Ken. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. Miss Kim, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Always a pleasure to be on your show. I thank you for receiving as much as giving. You are a beautiful woman, and I truly thank you. Miss Kim also joined me with my good friend on here. I seen
He's here.
Hillard. I seen my sister.
Everybody's shouting you out
on her. Yes, on her. That's my friend Diamond. That's my bestie Carmelita. My mom and dad. Probably got some church members on here.
My mama said, "Hey,
Mom. Hey, Miss Ella."
Donna said, "Congratulations,
I
you
thank
can do
everybody
all
for
things
the
for Christ."
support. Yes, I thank everybody for the support. And I'm just going to continue now. I am working my gifts. Last night on Time to Power Up Summit, Dr. Cheryl Wood. Oh man, she gave a phenomenal message. But what are we doing with our gifts? We got to use our gifts and talents as God has created in orchestras too. Everybody has a gift to share. So use your gift. Be a blessing to someone else. It doesn't do good if we hold it in. I want to share it all. I'm going to share as much as God allowed me to share. To glory be to God. Never overstepping my boundaries, but staying in my lane, most definitely. But just pursuing the will of God and enjoying everybody. And just the love is just so genuine and sincere. So thank you.
Thank you. Definitely sunshine exuding from you, Michelle Johnson said. All kinds of comments. Make sure you guys go back and look at all of the comments that's been flooding in here today on the Kim Jacobs Show. Yeah, I have like 1,000 pages of notes from stuff that I have stuff that's supposed to be talked about too for the weekly highlights. We're going to pop all of these weekly highlights up for you guys to check out. I do want you to make a quick closing comment, each of you, but I do want you to know that just a couple of things real quick in the news that happened. According to KTNV, police officers arrived on Saturday in Las Vegas to find a small dog that was locked inside of a car for more than 5 hours. The cops broke the window just in time for the dog to actually be saved. We'll pop these up there for you to read officially throughout the week, things that's been happening. But if you have animals and stuff, make sure you don't leave them in the hot cars because the temperatures are way too high. And I don't want to wait till next week and say this. And then it's like, dog, Kim, you should have said that. It could have saved a few more animals. So thank you to Rachel for putting all of these highlights together for us. A stroller was caught on a ride in Carowinds, according to WBTV. There was no child in the stroller, thank God, but it was going mid-air, flagelling everywhere. So I want to make sure you know that. And then stay abreast of this Delta variant that's happening, because in the city of Austin, they are back to stage 3 COVID guidelines. So there are some areas that the Delta variant is really skyrocketing, and they're really concerned about it as it pertains to children in particular, because there are some studies that show, not studies, but some actual cases of children being hospitalized dealing with some of this. So make sure that we know too that cases at least doubled in the last 2-week period, according to the New York Times. In Los Angeles County, COVID still has doubled in that area. You don't want to just assume that just because we're vaccinated or because, we think COVID is completely gone. Still wear your mask if you can. And I mean, this is only just me personally speaking. I am actually vaccinated and I still will wear my mask when appropriate, but you do whatever is best for you. I'm not the physicians or anything. Do whatever works for you. And pray for all of those that still are dealing with these shootings throughout the communities. In Detroit, there was a banquet hall shooting that left 1 dead and 5 other people injured. And this is just, it's just still a lot of stuff happening. But on a good note, the Catholic University of America in DC, they found the dress that was worn by Judy Garland as Dorothy in the classic 1939 movie, The Wizard of Oz. It was found on top of some mailboxes. I thought you would enjoy that, Vicki, from an acting perspective. They found that, and lecturer Matt Ripa said that he had heard about the rumors, but he really didn't know it was true. And when he saw it on top of the mailbox on a shoebox, it really just brought them great joy. And the COVID Delta variant that I was talking about was in Mississippi. They said that there were 7 children, according to this report here. Thomas Dobbs, state health officer, said there were 7 children in ICU and 2 on life support. This was earlier in the week. So you guys, there's so much news that's happening. Chicago rapper KTS Dre passed away after being shot 64 times. 64 times. There are some cruelty in this land too. So we need to pray and ask God to just continue to cover our land and to soften people's hearts. And thousands of firefighters are battling wildfires, burning more than 850,000 acres across 12 different states. But on a good note, first African-American to win the National Spelling Bee is Zala, and I hope I'm saying it right, Zala Avant Garde, Garde. She's 14 years old. So whenever you hear about her, you're going to hear about the National Spelling Bee. You're going to hear that name for the rest of history because she is the first African-American to ever hold that title. Brandy publicly supports her 19-year-old daughter, Saray, on her weight loss journey. And then if you want to know about 5 feel-good websites for this weekend, you can check out Positive News, Good News Network, The Optimist Daily, Our Uplifting News, and The Happy News. But we'll put all of these in the comments. Thank you, Rachel, on the Kim Jacobs Show team, for taking your time to put all of those together so we can abreast people of what's going on in the community. Unmute yourselves and share one closing comment. We're going to get off this show for the weekend, and we'll be back on Monday with Vera Thomas, and you don't want to miss her. She's a poet, educator, and this woman is going to drop some serious knowledge on Monday. You don't want to miss it. All right. Vicki, tell us a closing comment.
I'm just grateful for just being among you all. You guys uplifted me today, Ken. I'm starting to date again, so you know I needed all that information. And so thank you. Sunshine. Oh my God, you brought the sunshine. Okay, you did it. You did it, girl. And I just, I'm just thankful to be here. My other sister is off right now. She's not on, but I just wanted to send her some love as well. Thank you all for just being you.
I was talking to Jeremiah here. He's over here saying, I see Miss Vicki. He's like this. He was like, I see Miss Vicki. That's what he sidetracked me over there.
Hi, baby.
She said, hi, baby. She said, he's standing right there like this. But okay, so thank you, Vicki, for being here today. Ken, tell us a closing comment.
Quick, Vicki, we live in Greensboro, but we'd love to come to your play. Absolutely, man. My wife and I, we love Black theater. We just do. Second thing is, we're going to be in Charlotte. If you want to come, either if you, it's going to be we have combined the coolest thing: live music. We've got games, comedy, and we do relationship. It's the coolest thing. You've never seen anything like it. Either if you're in a relationship, you come. If you're wanting a relationship, you need to come, but it's fun. We gave you the stuff. The Love, Lust, and Lies tour kicks off in Charlotte, July 17th. Get your tickets. We got a couple tickets left. God has graced us that our following is growing bigger and bigger.
Did you give us the link?
Yes, I put the link. I gave the link.
Where is it, Ken?
Like, seriously, Ken, wait a minute. Where's the link?
Hold on.
I mean, he did Eventbrite, and then he did
it's in here.
Inspiration.
Where's the location?
Back here. Let me pull it. Where is it? How many people want the link before we get off this show? I know y'all like, don't hang up. Oh, here it is. Before we put that link up here in this comment, because once I close off, I can't put it back on for all of y'all to see at one time. Here you go. That's the Eventbrite link right there in the comment section across all of the platforms. So if you are just seeing this, Oh, for those that are listening on podcast, because some people are on iHeartRadio and on SoundCloud and Deezer and iTunes. So it's eventbrite.com/e/love-lies-tour-tickets. Okay. So all you have to do is Love, Lust, Lies tour on Eventbrite. And I'm doing this for those that are the audio podcast listeners. Okay. All right. So what's your closing comment, Athena?
Oh, be blessed. Thank you again for allowing me to be here, giving an honor to God. And then, great, much love and blessings and peace to the speakers, Dr. Hill, Mr. Ken, Ms. Vicky. Just know my one takeaway would be when you have a move on your heart to do something, you're not going to get a lot of no's. I mean, you're going to get a lot of no's. You're going to get a few yeses. But as long as you know you're doing the right thing, just continue to move forward. Pursue your dream. Pursue your dream. I'm all about dream big over here. I'm about dream big. Favor on me looks good, it's fair and deserving, and I don't mind sharing it. But dream big, live your life, enjoy. This is Sunshine Friday. Thank you.
I love it. Everybody listening up through tomorrow. I've been doing this all week. I'm having a summer clearance sale. If you don't have your merchandise, whether it's I Am a Mother Dreamer, or I Watch the Kim Jacobs Show merchandise, you name it, I have it on their kimjacobsshow.com, 25% off until tomorrow at midnight. So feel free. And if you haven't supported the Kim Jacobs Show as an online contributor, make sure you know that it's scrolling throughout the bottom of how you can support. This is the only way this daily show stays on air for us to bring balance to the world, one household at a time. So please make sure you support the show and subscribe. Turn your notification bell to all, and you're going to be receiving an alert when we go live Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for being outstanding guests today. You guys are simply amazing, and have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys back in the virtual studio audience on Monday. On Monday. I'll see you guys back here on Monday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, everybody. Take care. We're going to get that free ebook, Ken. Everybody getting the book. Everybody getting the book. Bye. Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of The Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on The Kim Jacobs Show.